Welcome to our podcast, where we cover unique and interesting stories for you. In this episode, we will discuss CO2 levels hitting a 14 million year high, an alarming sign. In a new study, it has been found that the carbon dioxide level currently in the atmosphere is the same as it was 14 million years ago, which reflects upon the deteriorating climatic conditions and the grim future ahead. The paper, which was published in the Science Journal, covers the time period of 66 million years and analyses geochemical and biological signatures from the past era for reconstructing the historic CO2 record with detailed precision. It really brings it home to us that what we are doing is very, very unusual in Earth's history, said lead author Bärbel Hönisch of the Columbia Climate School's Lamont Doherty Earth Observatory, while speaking to news agency AFP. Along with other things, the new analysis discovered that the last time there was the presence of 420 parts per million of carbon dioxide in the air was between 14 to 16 million years ago, when ice was not present in Greenland and the ancestors of humans had started transitioning from forests to grasslands. This is even further back than the 3 to 5 million years, which was studied in the prior analyses. Until the late 1700s, the atmospheric carbon dioxide was around 280 parts per million, which meant humans had already led to an increase of the greenhouse gas by about 50%, which traps heat in the atmosphere, and the planet has been warmed by 1.2 degrees Celsius in comparison to before industrialization. What's important is that Homo, our species, has only evolved 3 million years ago, and so our civilization is tuned to sea level as it is today, to having warm tropics and cool poles and temperate regions that have a lot of rainfall, said Hönisch. It has been estimated that if global CO2 emissions continue rising, it can reach between 600 and 800 parts per million by the year 2100. Such kinds of levels were seen during the Eocene, 30 to 40 million years ago, before ice had covered Antarctica, and the world's flora and fauna appeared vastly different. The latest study is the result of 7 years of work by a team of 80 researchers across 16 countries, and is now seen as the scientific community's updated consensus. No new data was collected by the team, but the already published work was synthesized, re-evaluated, and validated on the basis of updated science, and they were categorized accordingly, and the highest rating was combined into a new timeline. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay connected for more exciting discussions and updates in our next podcast.